It's week 11 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
On play action, here's Purdy. That's caught by Tony. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10 for Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
On first and 10, Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll throw again with Purdy. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Purdy gonna put it up again. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week, Mike, and we asked him, we said, can you put your finger on what went wrong last week for what was a pretty rough outing? And he said, if I'm being honest, I didn't have my best week of practice. I practiced much better this week, and I'm expecting it to carry forward into the game. If he can continue to get better, and they can show that they can win when he doesn't have his best stuff, and he plays a cleaner game.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10. Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll run for it. It's Algier. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. They go play action for Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. On the give, this is Algier. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. Now he'll run. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half? We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, it's Algier. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. 2nd down and 8. Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught, finding Higgins. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Throwing again is Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Start. Start.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. Burrow to throw. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. A first down throw for Burrow. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. To throw on first down is Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Taken in by Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Again in the air for Purdy. Got a man. Downfield, it's Tony. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Bengals 13.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here, stop.
Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
On 2, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. 2nd and 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
11 MP, take. 11 MP, stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Gun.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Strong. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go right back to Algier. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now Algier. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. On 2nd down, Purdy. A throw taken in by Tony. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A quick throw, pulled in by Tony. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. So, 3 quarters. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Track. Go.
Now a toss. Running left, it is Algier. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Down inside the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Purdy again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle to Kittle.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, Burrow. The connection made to Ayuk. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
12.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. So here comes 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put it.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now an opening past the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. So a win here for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.